Hi, we're going to play some more Zelda. So, last time we went up to the castle and we saw Zelda turn into light, and today everything is turning red. It looks like a blood moon, so we'll see what that's like in this game.
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Well, I haven't killed very many, so... that's not too big of a concern. I'm kind of used to that. Let's see what this guy has to tell us. Scorpus.
Oh!
Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about this place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best as I can. Now please allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You!
Hey, it's me. Open up. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want.
Oh!
Can I fill you in on anything here at Lookout Landing? What's the latest?
Oh!
We here at the emergency shelter have a rule. The newest team member has to do the cooking. Our current cook has been grumbling that after coming up with a new menu every day, he's starting to run out of ideas. Reminds me of my time as cook. After a while, he gave up and started throwing apples on the fire. Oh, sorry, I was reminiscing.
Oh!
Lookout Landing? Pura turned Lookout Landing into the central base for coordinating efforts to find Princess Zelda. Originally, she established this fort to study the gloom that started seeping from Hyrule Castle. Only researchers and members of the Zonai survey team worked here. But once the princess went missing, everyone wanted to help, so they've been coming in ever since. Like one big, growing family. I need equipment. Lookout Landing was built on top of the royal family's emergency shelter. We don't have much equipment in there. We do have essentials like beds and a cooking pot. Feel free to use those. If you need armor or cooking ingredients for your travels, you'll find all that at Mub's shop up here.
Oh!
That's also That's something about Hudson construction. That's it.
Oi!
Hey, welcome. It's your first time at my store, right? It's the only place to shop here in Lookout Landing. I know it looks a little thrown together, but I stock a nice selection of goods. I run a store back in my hometown, so hopefully you'll support my place here.
Oh!
Okay, I can sell stuff too. But what do I need? Not interested? That's fine. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Anything else you need? Your hometown? I come from a small fishing town called Laurelin Village. It's way to the south, on the southeastern corner of Hyrule. It used to be a peaceful place too. Then the pirates arrived. I used to run the village's general store. When those pirates arrived, I had to grab all the goods I could carry and run. I don't know how it's going there now. I hope I can return someday, but for now, I'll just keep selling as much stuff as I can. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like. Anything else you need? Goodbye. If you want something, just pick it out and let me know. It's so great. It's just so great.
Oh!
This Hylian armor series has caught your eye too. The design is so cool and it fits like a glove. It's popular with travelers too, which means it's a must for adventuring. 3. Those are 3 as well. So I could have 9 defense instead of my current 2, which sounds like a good idea. So I don't need to buy any apples. I don't have much money. I have 40 rupees. Arrows. I like to buy arrows, but I think the armor right now is what's going to help me the most. And these two are going to help me more than the pants. So if I only can buy one, I just buy the hood. So, but let's see, 70, 200, 320 rupees. Let's see what I have to sell.
Oh.
Let's see. Well, I'll sell my apples.
Oh.
I could also sell the Zonai stuff. I mean, so far defense hasn't been a big issue, but I haven't fought a lot. Actually, I'm thinking right now, I haven't really haven't been fighting a lot, and defense hasn't really been a big issue. I'm gonna wait until it's either a bigger issue or I find some more specialized armor. I'll probably get this armor eventually because I do like the armor set, and I kind of like to try to get everything. But right now, I'm just gonna. I mean, actually, do I have 70? I could get the hood. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the hood.
Oh.
That's generous of you, sir. You made me very happy today. Oh, and actually, my pants are 5. Or is that that's what I'm at right now in total? I think that's what I'm at in total. Yeah. Okay, so those are 2. So, it's 130. And can I sell... Oh, I can also sell... I could sell these. They don't sell for very much. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the hood for now.
Oh.
And how many arrows do I have? 55. That's quite a few. How much are more? That's 4 rupees per arrow. I'm gonna stick with what I have right now. I'm getting quite a few arrows. I'm not using them very fast. But I might just want to start figuring out how to get some more money.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm a bit busy with work right now. Link? Wow, what a relief. I was seriously worried about you. How have you been, anyway? Sorry for the excitement. I'm just happy you're back.
Oh.
I've been sorting out whether or not I can build a mini stable and Lookout Landing. Lester has come to care for the horses, so it'd help him out a lot if he had a proper stable. The project would likely take me a while to complete.
Oh.
Once it's done, you'll be able to take full advantage, Link. You've caused quite a stir since your arrival here. Ha! People do fuss, don't they? If this is your first visit, talk to that soldier in the center of our little fort, where we're hoping to register a horse. We're still getting things together on that front, so I'm afraid you'll have to hold your horses a while longer. Heh. If you register a wild horse as your own, you can call that horse to you at a stable whenever you please. At bigger roadside stables, not only can you register horses, but you can also stay the night. We didn't have room to build something that fancy here, but I did want a place that could take care of horses properly, which is why Carson from Hudson Construction is planning to build us a mini stable. Once it's finished, you'll be able to register your board and take out horses just like you would at any other stable. Who are you? I used to work at the Rito stable in Hebra. Had a good job taking care of horses. But the cold there kept getting colder, business got slower, in time we had to close. Last I heard, the place had been bought out by the Lucky Clover Gazette. Just when I was feeling adrift, Pura reached out to me about managing the horses here at Lookout Landing. And before I knew it, here I was. Be sure to bundle up if you're going to Hebra. The cold over there is intense. Under? You can go under. That's cool. Hi, sorry, but I'm busy at the moment, so I'll have to talk to you between swings. You never know when monsters will pop up, so I take my training very seriously. You might have noticed, but each sword handles differently, so it's wise to try different types to get used to the feel. If you know their handling and practice plenty, the fact that they're decayed won't matter so much. I'm leaving them right now because, I mean, I don't have space for them, and I want to get the pictures, and it's easier to tell if I need a picture of something if it says it's new. Emergency shelter. Link, welcome, welcome. Call me Monty. You will find me employed as the gatekeeper of this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter, where all are welcome. Please stay as long as you like. Emergency shelter. Indeed, this place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of need. It's quite old, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see. At this point, we've stockpiled some supplies, and I find it to be downright cozy. What are you doing here? I, Monty, have been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the entrance of this renowned emergency shelter. My tasks involve taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open or shut the gateway? A noble task indeed. The entryway.
Hi.
Watch your footing when using the ladder. Only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. Ha, but I digress. So you're Link, huh? Some of the soldiers were just telling me. As a simple man from Lurelin, I'm a little starstruck. We don't see a lot of celebrities back home. Lurelin Village. It's a fishing town in East Necluda, far to the southeast. Used to be a popular resort thanks to its sandy white beaches and gorgeous views of the sparkling sea. Then we got attacked by pirates. Now no one's living there, let alone running the shops. But listen to me getting all gloomy. There is an upside. If not for the pirates, my wife and I wouldn't have come here. I should just shut my trap and enjoy the charms of Lookout Landing. I really am grateful they took us in and let us run our business here. Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you, and your face matches the one on the poster. Oh, sorry, you wanted a bed. Yeah? You can go ahead and take whatever empty bed you like. Nappin's sleep talking is particularly audible here, so you probably want a bed a little farther from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigated one of the chasms. That's despite how long he's been back, which has made quite a while. He still hasn't made much recovery. The chasms? The upheaval created massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby, just beneath Hyrule Castle, and another to the south of Lookout Landing. If you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across plenty of gloom. You touch that stuff and your health will take a turn for the worse. Anyway, there's a young girl named Josha who's been heading up investigations into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge. Pretty remarkable, if you ask me. Nope. Not going near chasms anymore. Nasty gloom. It's everywhere, making everyone sick. Making me sick. Glad I ate that yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down Old Death River. Worked my tail off for Josha. Kid runs circles around me. Pura and Ravi. She loves research. Me, I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better, but I think I'll lie low and keep lying here. Look at all this dust. Hey, I know that face. Any face I know is the face of a friend. Please, Link, help yourself to anything in this shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess out of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here, and there's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from, anyway? Today in the Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Shrines appear everywhere due to shifts caused by the upheaval. With Pura as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigation the world over. Guess this paper is a little old. Remnants from the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead, they've got me hanging out here until further notice. I even spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess the best thing to do now is to stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito. The Rito are all over the newspaper lately. They live out in the Heber region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is. When all they need to do is bring proper gear and supplies for cold resistance, and go to the Rito Inn to sleep on a luxurious fluffy down bed. Sigh. I know it's important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on a survey already. ZST, the 3 big ideas. Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. Surveying shrines. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval with strange dome-like protrusions we're calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and surrounding environment. Surveying chasms. Large holes appeared all over the gloom after all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm surveys. Our team's purpose. We are the Zonai survey team. We of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Taro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village. Who's on the poster over here? Is that her? Maybe that might be her. It's the same Hylian script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. I still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me. Based on your statue, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Pura has told me so much about you. I'm wordsmith. My research specialty is ancient Hyrulean. By ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books are written in that ancient language, ancient tongue. They look like gibberish to your average Hylian. Are you curious about ancient Hylian? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village.
Oh?
Hey, are you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. You can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name's Birmano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy like, for today's menu we have a fruit and mushroom mix that'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredient, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma. A sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma. Could it be? Do you have an apple? Sure, we'll give him an apple. Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. I'm calling it Birmano Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Fruit and mushroom mix. The dish contrasts the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Thanks for bringing me that ingredient. You really saved my bacon. Now I can give you and the search party plenty of energy to keep up the hunt for Princess Zelda. If you need to cook, feel free to use this pot here. Do I have anything I can use to cook right now? I mean, I can cook. That'd probably be good. Sure, we'll put an open acorn in with my... I just putting some stuff together. And the more things I put into it, the more it'll heal my health. Meat skewer, 4 hearts. Which is a little more than I need, so we'll do... Need an apple. 3, okay. How much does this do on its own? 2. So I'm getting more out of the apples by having them in this. That's probably going to be a little too much. I could use some with a little lower value. 2 apples. Simmered fruit. Do some mushrooms. Mushroom skewer, 5. Which actually I shouldn't be using up all of my items. Brightfish skewer grants a low-level glow effect, illuminating your immediate surroundings. A simple dish made by cooking chunks of fish and fresh fish on the skewer. I'll get a few more of those. Because that might be useful, maybe for the chasms. Okay, that's good for right now. Just a bit more. Oh hey, is that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been of no use. Decayed. Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing it as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh yeah. In case anyone has mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over here. Over there. But they probably won't be much to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. Yeah. They are decayed. Oh? Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different peoples of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on a deployment with monster-controlled crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable in Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various peoples and their towns and villages. It's various peoples. Aside from us Highlands, there are 4 other peoples here in Hyrule: the Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring in the sky or feasting on rocks. We Highlands also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Pura, is from the Sheikah tribe. Towns and villages? Hyrule has 8 major places that its various people call home. Lookout Landing is located in central Hyrule. Up northwest of here, there's Rito Village and Hebra. Then there's Gerudo Town, that's located to the southwest in the Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldin. Travel a bit farther east and you'll come across Terry Town and Akala. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain, that's within the Lanayru region. Continuing to southeast Hyrule, you'll come across the cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Necluda. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful getaway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the peoples of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone, everywhere. What about you? I work with the monster control crew. we're tasked with protecting everyone from the monsters. There's been an uptick in their populations since the upheaval. But I'm not really the most skilled in combat, so instead I use my knowledge of the areas to help determine where we should make deployments. Goodbye. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. There's not any new places since Breath of the Wild. Okay, cool. Here's a place I can exchange the things for, light of blessings for hearts or stamina, I assume. Yeah. I guess I didn't read that, did I? You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing, I can offer you great power, but you do not yet have 4 lights of blessing. Seek out the shrines scattered across Hyrule and face more challenges. Return to me once you have claimed 4 lights of blessing.
Oh.
I think we had to talk to him.
Mmm.
Well, that's everyone down here. Is there a bed I can sleep? I can get back a quarter of a heart, which isn't a lot, but let's sleep until morning. Yeah, because on the game it's 4:20 in the morning. Link is up late. Which I think on the game they consider 6 a.m. morning. No, 5 he slept for 40 minutes. That is not very long. Let's see, where's Pyrrha at? She's next to the tower, she said, is where she's gonna be. I still want to get the camera room, so I'm gonna keep going down this path right now. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working now. Fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Oh, so that's the switch. It looks a lot like the Twin Towers. So is that to make them even easier to find?
Oh!
All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Pyrrha pad over that terminal. There's no mention of anything being Sheikah from the last game. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here anytime, at any time instantly. Same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Pyrrha pad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make everyone have a map. Or to make a map? The Pyrrha pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, One thing you need is a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, That's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you, which brings us to this. Ah, finally. Paraglider. This item given to you by Pura lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press X in midair to activate it. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with the test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have the final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. So it looks like we can use this to blast off into the sky, which is what we'll do on the next video.